Right guys, this is a quick review on the Nitro whiteout golf balls.
Let's go find out what all the fuss is about. So guys, if you're watching this video, you've probably been looking for these Nitro balls on Amazon. It's probably the biggest place to buy them from.
Yeah, they're cheap as chips. They are the go-to ball if you haven't got a lot of money. So if you're looking for a golf ball, you may well have come across these Nitro golf balls.
Every time we've looked, they've always been sold out on Amazon, and we wanted to know why.
There's clearly a lot of stingy people around, isn't there?
There's clearly a lot of tight people, yeah. We've managed to get our hands on the multicoloured box. These are also available in full boxes of whichever colour you like.
Yeah, they're pretty good. There's 15 in a box as opposed to 12. I mean, they're obviously catering for people like you and me that lose all their balls.
Yeah.
They're $11.99 a box, which is good.
Or you might be buying them because they are very easy to see. These are probably the brightest golf balls I've come across.
In all fairness, in their defence, they are very, very bright. And if you're, prone to losing the odd ball, this is going to help you find them.
Now, before we get into it, let's take a look at what they say about these balls on the back.
So the Nitro whiteout golf balls come with 352 dimple design, which is supposed to improve durability and distance. It's got a fantastic spin ratio for green control. I mean, that's, we have to test that. And it's got an improved smash factor. It's USGA approved, so you can legally use these balls.
Now, the interesting one for me is the laboratory results category comparison. Distance, best. Spin, high. Durability, excellent. And the smash factor, high. It's also got a semi-translucent cover, which allows for greater visibility.
Yeah, no, that's true. That is true. I think the rest of it's a load of bollocks, but we're going to test this out. We're going to knock it. It's going to be like hitting a brick probably. We're going to test it against the Slazenger V300 as well. That is the alternate golf ball that I would suggest if you're looking for a cheap one. So this is what you get, guys. A red, white, orange, pink and a greeny yellow. If I compare the orange one to a Slazenger V300,
definitely brighter.
Oh, it looks orange. That doesn't really look orange anymore. Little nibble test on this. That's the V300. I think they're quite soft.
Watch your teeth.
I think the Slazenger's a bit softer.
You're going Slazenger's a bit softer.
Yeah. I've got any teeth left.
Can you see how they feel putting?
Which ones here from a distance stand out the best, guys? Stand back a minute, Jay.
I'll tell you what.
On camera.
Orange is pretty bright as well.
I reckon
Pink's luminous.
Those yellowy green ones are pretty bright. Pink's good. They're all really bright.
All of them are very bright.
That one there's the Slazenger. As you can see, that Slazenger V300 against that one there, totally different. Nowhere near as bright as the Nitro.
I would say the least bright is the white.
Yeah.
But overall, very bright.
Right, come on then, mate. How's it feel?
Very hard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The thing is, though, it is doing the job, isn't it? It's a golf ball, it's bright, and it's cheap.
That's it. I mean, you've got to take these things into account. I mean,
yeah,
they still work. It's only a putt at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah. So who are these golf balls aimed at? They're not aimed at professionals, are they? Not aimed at your PGA pros. No.
Definitely high handicapper, someone who's looking to find their ball easy.
Somebody starting off in golf. They don't want to spend a lot of money on golf balls.
But I don't know if you're going to be able to hear. If I take a shot with you close up and hear the difference. I've got my Strixon here. I've also got your Slazenger. Right,
so Jay's going to hit these. They're a bit of a way out. Hopefully you can hear the difference. But the first one, the Nitro, give that a little tap. Quite high pitch, wasn't it? Then the Slazenger V300. Definitely deeper.
Right, now this is the Strixon.
Ultra soft. How do they feel?
I mean, obviously compared with the Strixon, harder.
Yeah.
But it is only putting, guys. If you're using these balls, you probably get used to it after a while. So I wouldn't say it's going to put me off necessarily.
Yeah.
It's all about what these feels like off the clubs, especially getting up to driver. Right, so that was Jay with the putting side of things. I've got myself a 60-degree wedge. I'm a high handicapper, but I do know the difference between a soft and a hard ball. I'm happy with that. Nearly went in. How does it feel off the club?
Not particularly hard. I mean, it's only a little chip on, isn't it? Oh, I donked the top of the other ball there. He's only a little chip on. What's wrong with that? You know, I'm no different from a beginner. Maybe a slightly better, but not much better. And they're going over, they're doing all right. Should we test them out on some long irons?
Yeah.
Right, so a quick test. The landing in the rough. Which one do you think, Jay, sticks out the best?
I'd say out of those 5 different colours, yellow, red and pink are the ones that really stand out in the grass.
Yeah. So that was a couple of chip shots. We're now going to move on to a few iron shots. Got a 7 iron here. A little bit of a way out on the first. I'm going to, not warmed up. Flexibility of a brick. Oh, that felt quite firm.
Felt quite firm, did it?
Yeah, yeah. Went nice, but it felt quite firm. Oh, definitely. It's in the sand pit, isn't it? Yeah, they're hard balls. Oh, blimey.
How do they feel then? Hard.
Consistent. Consistently hard. Yeah. Comparison to this Slazenger, I've been banging the drum about. I will get it in a minute. The V300, if you haven't already seen our video on that, go and check, there's a link to that, go and check that out, because this is the ball you want if you're a beginner or you're looking for a cheap ball, because these are cheaper and they're better. So I'm going to give that a little thump. That was a terrible strike.
You could definitely hear the difference though from where I'm
It was lower and it didn't feel as soft, and I took like half the ground there. Yeah. So what have we established there? They are cheap, they are hard.
But you can see them more clearly.
You're not going to lose them as easy because they're bright, so you're not going to be ferreting in the bush as much. Well, you might be. But if it was me, starting off, knowing what I know now, I'd want a I would want a softer ball. Okay. And that Slazenger, I know it's not a V1, it is a damn sight softer than those balls. Tell you what, why don't you go and smash your driver? See what you think.
I don't want to break my club.
It'd be like hitting a granite block. So at the driving net, Jay's going to whack a couple.
Yeah, it's a bit busy out on course, so we don't want to smash people.
Not really.
So
not in the face.
Thought it's safer to use the net.
Yeah.
But this is all about feel, guys. I'm looking forward. I would say I'm looking forward to it, but going off what you said about the irons, I'm actually not that keen now.
They're hard, mate. They're hard. That sounded hard.
Felt hard, yeah. Yeah, definitely felt hard. Let's wrap this up.
Let's wrap this up and do a little conclusion. If you're in the market for a cheap golf ball, a cheap present, $11.99, guys.
It's a good buy, isn't it, for a new ball.
They're one of the cheapest balls around.
I'm impressed with how bright they are. I think that's the best feature about these balls, of how bright they are. They should be easy to see, especially if you're learning out and you'd want that visibility.
Look, we've lost all light here, guys, and these are still very bright.
They're borderline glow in the dark.
Yeah, I'd like to see how they would go with a UV torch.
Yeah. They are just solid, aren't they? Let's be fair. They are hard. Solid.
Yeah, they're very hard. Look, we think they're brilliant if you're a beginner. $11.99, can't go wrong with them, guys. I wouldn't use them. I use the Slazenger V300, which you wouldn't use, but
everyone's got their opinion. That's what it's all about, isn't it? I mean, a lot of you must be buying these because they're always sold out. If you haven't already, guys, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing. Please do, guys. It helps the channel grow. Yeah. Check us out on. We're also on TikTok, Instagram. We're starting to put a few more videos on that. We've got James Hammond, the pro at Fingle Glen, who's been doing a few more things for us, which is great. We've had some good feedback from that. Yeah, lots of big things coming, guys, so stick with the channel, please. Yeah, any comments you give us really does help the channel as well, even if it's just your shit. That really does help us. Yeah, big confidence boost as well. That's always nice, isn't it? Mate, I'm as hard as these balls. Nothing hurts me.